EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Well, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Come on.
On play action, they'll throw. Wide open receiver complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs. They have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Browns defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Hawk 70.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cub 19, Cub 19.
They'll drop the throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Once again, Judkins. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Max Crosby in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. He's going to launch it for Washington. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, these two teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
60 Eagles, 6.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining.
Dragon 60, 19 tight, 19, 60 Maverick, trap 60, trap 6, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go.
They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Oh, nice move. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Gets past one man. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Wolf on now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. 35-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. The big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go. He'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And that will be incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, they should have already said punt it. Punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
Now here's something you don't see too often. They're 0 for 2 converting these in the opening quarter, but they're trying a third time here on fourth down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down to the ball.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Baron Browning. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. 39-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. Third down here. You look at this Browns defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Pioneer. Here we go. Set. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 8 Warriors. 70.
They'll try and throw for it here. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Come on. Set. 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Steelers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw here. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers, 70 Warriors, 70.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go, set. County Lions. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A little careless with a football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball, grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. We'll get this into the hands of Price. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Price.
2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Timberwolves. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 6 Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Price. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
Ready, ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Panther 11, Panther 11, trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70, 79 Broncos. Let go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point safely through. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Sheds off the tackle. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
60 Maverick.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units. And they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back to throw now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Come on, go street. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Second and 11. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Here we go.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun now on third down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And his kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly right. You practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll set up a throw. Screenplay, Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. This offense has gone for it 5 times already. They're now going to go for a 6th fourth down try.
Top 50, top 19, top 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70, 79 Broncos.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
On the double.
Well, no shock here. For the 7th time in this game, it appears they'll go for it on fourth down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go. 18, 70 Timberwolf. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Ready?
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am spoken under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. That would have set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Hey, go.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Steelers 7.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it with the 15. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap Viking 18.
He'll look to throw, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
70 Rangers. 70.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Good coverage there holds them to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now he'll tuck this and run. Powerful running. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Down. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60, go.
They'll set up to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here we go, set. 18, top low, 18.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there, 61 yards. And the Browns have opened the lead up to 30. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Come on, set. 60 Vikings,
Looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Back to throw here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
It's third down.
Let's go now. 7-5. Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
The third down pass. Intercepted.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out to the flat here for Johnson. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
19 tight. 19
A
tight.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
2nd and 4. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try to chip away this timing.
And he will have the Steelers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
At the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw again. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start on the ground with Judkins. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 3rd and 4.
5-yard pickup on the play. And
Let's go now.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Oh, absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because...
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. The Steelers on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painting the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This will be the 8th play of the drive here, 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Right there, and 13.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Parker, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock.
But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Howard. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
At the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Howard. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer, 18 Raptor, 18 Raptor.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
They're going to look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Give up the middle, Judkins. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.